Hey guys, Mike Toy here, Bonsai Boise. So today I'm just going to do a really quick trim on this silver maple. I've had this silver maple for about 5 years now, and it's, we're well into spring now. It's mid-May, so it's in the growing season. So I don't want to trim too much and stunt its growth, but I'm going to give you a close-up look here so you can see some of the structural pruning that we're going to do so that the growth that it does have grows in the direction that we want it to grow and in the places we want it to grow. So stay tuned, I'll show you. Alright, I'm back. So I'm going to zoom in here in a second, but before I do, I'm just going to give you a look. As you can obviously see, it's got this cool little loop to it, and I did this when the tree was just a sprout in the yard. I saw it sprouting up, and as it was growing real tall, I just took it and kind of twisted it around. It grew a little more, twisted it more, put a little twisty tie on there, and I just did that so that it had a loop. And then over the last few years, I took careful pains to make sure that this didn't fuse together. Right there, you can see it's still separate, because that's the last thing I wanted, was for some weird trunk with just a big circle on it. I thought a loop was cool, a circle was not cool, if you can follow the logic there. So I'm going to zoom in now and give you a closer look at the inside so you can see what I'm talking about as far as doing some pruning. Okay, let's see if I can give you a good look here now. So spin it around so you can see. It's really hard to see what's going on in there, and that's part of the problem, I think. So as you can see in here, you got the main trunk that loops around, goes into 2 branches, and then we got 3 kind of new growth branches here. I can give you a better look. Gosh, that's the problem with these maples. They leaf out so big, they get in the way of everything. Let's see if I can just move that. This unruly branch here. Work with me, branch. Here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to not waste any time. I'm going to get rid of a couple leaves just so we can get a better look here. That one. That one. That one. And that one. And probably that one and that one. That helped a little. Let's get out of the way here too. And that guy. And that guy. And that's it, I swear. And that guy. So that kind of took a lot of oomph out of what I was going to do here, but kind of felt it was necessary just to show you the situation. So spin it around, hopefully get a better look. Okay, there we go. It's about as good an angle as we're going to get. So anyways, you can see the trunk here comes off, splits into 2, goes up, splits into 2 again. And then here we've got, it goes up and splits. It has one coming straight up, and then behind it goes out and splits into 2 again. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to wire this branch out a little bit more like this. And we're going to get rid of some of these. I think we're going to get rid of this one here and this one here. I know it's kind of early and young, and it's in the growing season, so it kind of breaks a lot of the bonsai rules by chopping away growth at this stage. However, these silver maples grow so vigorously that it's going to bounce back quick, and it's better to do it now to avoid scarring than to do it later where it's going to leave big ugly scars. So I'm going to go ahead and make the cuts here. That one. Make it nice and flush. Clean up there. Okay. So this accomplishes a few things actually. Number 1, like I said, it avoids scarring later. And number 2, it doesn't clog it up in here and block off light to the other growth that we want to achieve. So it allows more light to get in there and penetrate the leaves that are already in. So I'm going to wire this one out of the way, and the rest of it we're just going to let grow. This one here is going to be, give a better look. So this guy, well, there's just no way to get a good angle here at this tree. So sorry, but anyways, this is going to be the apex here, the leader. So we're just going to let it grow. Everything else we're going to keep an eye on, but I'm going to grab some wire real quick and we're going to wire that. So I just grabbed a little bit of wire here, just some extra wire that I had, because it's not going to take a lot. This is such new growth that is very flexible and it won't take a whole lot to get it where we want it. And we just want it to be out kind of like in this direction. So go ahead and do some wiring here. I'm trying to do this without blocking the camera view. Go this direction here, around the older growth. Okay, a little bit more. I'm actually going to leave the rest of this wire sort of dangling there for now, because as this grows, I may want to shape it just a little bit more. All right, 100% happy with it, so hang on. There. Okay, as you can see, turn it around here so you can get a better look. So as you can see, I kept the wiring really loose. And I did that to avoid potential wiring scars later. Because like I said, these maples grow so vigorously that it's easy to forget about it or not think that it's time yet. And by the time you remember, oops, too late. Now it's got a scar. So I kept it kind of loose. We just wanted to guide it in a general direction. We're not doing extreme refinement to the branch yet. In fact, I want to go just a little bit more outward, kind of like that. That leaf up, in fact. I'm actually going to get rid of this big leaf here. Okay. And the reason that I did that is, again, we just want some light getting to the whole structure here so that all the new growth will get the sunlight that it needs. So, you know, just my fun little silver maple. It's got this fun little crazy loop here that is kind of unique. So I like it. It's not what you would call a show bonsai, but it's one of those trees that, you know, it's important to me. You'll have those as you go forward in your bonsai journey too. You'll have a tree that may not be worth anything to anybody else, but it means something to you. So that's what this tree is. You probably hear me say that on others too, and you'll hear me say it more. I got a lot of trees that aren't worth much, but they mean something to me. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. By the way, if anybody else has a silver maple, I'd love to hear about it and see it, and you know, see what you're doing with yours, because there's not really any silver maple bonsai videos out there that I've found. I found one guy in Brazil that does it. Other than that, I haven't found any. So if you have some, or you know of some, send them my way. Love to hear it. Have a good day.